Hey guys, did you just get your system installed from FiTech and you're having an issue setting up your handheld where values are reverting on you? We got our Chevy C10 right here. Let's pop the hood and let's go over some settings and show you exactly how you can go through some checklists to make sure that you have everything hooked up properly. Let's start by turning on the kill switch and let's hop in. All right, so we're inside the truck now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the key on. We're gonna go in our handheld and go into dashboard. What we'll see here is I got a whole value column of data here. One of the things that we wanna make sure that the system can save is we wanna cycle the key off, and after about 10-15 seconds, these values should disappear. During this time, the computer is saving the information and then finally disconnecting itself from the vehicle itself. So as you can see, the values disappeared. This would be showing us that the key wire, when we key off, is going to 0 volts and the computer can save. Now, when we keyed off, the whole screen shuts off, that would be a break in the battery connection. Your battery wire should be going directly to the battery or to a constant 12 volt source so the system can stay on as long as it needs to disconnect. A quick little tip on this too, you can disconnect the handheld when you're not using it. These handhelds don't store the calibration, so you can jump out of it. But let's key back on. Our values will reappear. We'll go back and let's go to our initial setup. So if we're having a value that won't save, what we can do in here is let's just change our cubic inch. Every time we change something, we can hit send to ECU and that'll apply a change. Our cam selection, we'll go to cam 4. We'll push it, send to ECU. Every single item you're changing, you need to do that OK to send to ECU. Once we get our settings done, we'll go back and we'll do our visual inspection. Back to the dashboard. Wait for our values to disappear. Once they disappear, the system has fully disconnected itself. And then we can key back on and go back in. Let's go back into our initial setup, engine setup, and there we are, the 425 cam 4. I know that it said 426 before, but the computer will round the value up or down depending on its available slot in the memory. So that's not a big deal, but our values did save. Now, in some situations, if you still have a situation where the computer's not saving, I want to show you one more setting. So I send to ECU both of those just to make sure they store there. But if we go back into the main menu, into display setup, in display setup at the very bottom, there's a little option called calibration unlock. If you find that your calibration unlock is too enabled, what that feature does is it locks the calibration so nothing can be changed. So your system not saving could be something as simple as this. So just always make sure that you would go to display setup if you're not able to save, and make sure that one is on disable. But now that we got it, we'll go back, we'll key off, we'll wait for our values to disappear. Again, I love this. It's an easy way to tell when the computer is completely saved and disconnected. So then right here, it's saved. And if you have a kill switch like we do on this vehicle, at this time with the values gone, you can hit the kill switch and disconnect all power from the EFI system, and nothing will be lost. The calibration will be there when you turn your kill switch back on, you jump in, key on, all your values and parameters will still be there. But that's as simple as it is to go over your quick little checks. Make sure that you're hitting send to ECU on everything, double check that calibration unlock, and use the dashboard as a reference on making sure that your key wire is correct and that your battery wire is correct as far as where it's going. And you'll be able to make your system save no problem. All right, so there you have it. Hopefully that has you up and running with setting up your calibration. If you're still having some issues, definitely reach out to our tech line for more help. and check out more videos from us for more information on how to set up FiTech EFI systems.